Now for this relation and this FDs, let's find out the candidate keys. Now if you see this, the right hand side doesn't have, okay, what are the total number of attributes in this? A, B, C, D, E, right? Now let's see the right hand side of the FDs. So here the FD contains one is C, other is D, other is E. So right hand side doesn't contain any AB, right? Therefore AB should definitely be in the key. So let me find out AB plus if this is going to be the key. In case if it is key, that will be the only candidate key. What will be AB plus? I'll get AB. Because of AB I get C, because of C I get D, and because of B I get E. So all are present, right? Therefore AB is the candidate key, and we know that AB has to be present. That is the minimal thing that has to be present in any candidate key, and moreover it is key, so it is a minimal key, right? So minimal key is nothing but candidate key. It has only one key. And what about the number of super keys? Leave out AB and check the remaining. How many are there? 3 attributes are there. You know, with 3 elements, how many subsets can you form? 8. Therefore 2 power 3 super keys are possible for this one with one candidate key. Fine. Now let's check the next one. Now here same one, but with a small difference. In the right hand side we have added one more attribute A, right? If you check it, in the right hand side A is present and C is present, D is present, and E is present, right? Isn't it? Only one that is missing is B. Now you find out B plus, then what do we get? We get B, and then we get E, A, and then we get C, and then we get D, right? So we got everything. Therefore B is the candidate key. It is the minimal, which means every candidate key, every key has to contain it, and it is also the key. It is minimal and is also the key, right? And therefore it is candidate key. How many super keys are possible? Leave out B, and how many are remaining? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So you can add any one of them or all of them or any 2 or any 3 to B to make a super key. Then how many possibilities are there? 2 power 4, which means 16 possibilities are there, isn't it? Therefore 16 super keys are possible, right, including this B, isn't it? With removing that B, 15 will be possible, right? Now what about this one? Check the right hand side. B, D, F are there. B is there, D is there, F is there, right? B, D, F. And what are not there? A, C, E. So let's see what happens with AC. Every key has to contain AC. That is why I'm starting with this, right? So what does it mean? There will be no key possible which will contain only one attribute or two attribute, right? It should definitely contain 3 attributes, and the minimal with 3 attributes, this is the only one possible, right? And if it is not the candidate key, we have to go to the 4 attributes and check them. So anyway, let's see this. So ACE plus, what does it contain? ACE, and then because of A I get B, because of C I get D, and because of E I get F, right? So I got everything, right? Therefore only one candidate key. And what about the number of super keys? Number of super keys possible will be, if you remove these 3 attributes from here, we get 3 attributes. Therefore 2 power 3 super keys are present, right? And these are the one candidate key, right? Now let's see this one. In the right hand side, A is present, D is present, A is present, D is present, and C is present. What is not present? B. So let's see B. B plus, because every key has to contain B, I am starting with B, right? So only key which is possible with one attribute is B. Nothing else will be possible. Why? If you take A or C or D, that will not contain B. Every key has to contain B here, right? Then what do I get? If I take B plus, I am getting only B, right? Therefore it is not a key. So if it is not a key, I have to go to the next level, right? So next level means I should check all the possible keys with 2 attributes. Now if I have to check with 2 attributes, they should definitely contain B. Then one possibility will be AB, other possibility will be CB, other possibility will be DB. I have to check all this, right? Now let me check AB. AB plus, then what do I get? AB, and because of this CD. Therefore AB is a candidate key. What about CB? If I take CB plus, then I get CB, right? CB, and I'll not get anything. This is not the candidate key, right? And if I take DB, I'll get because of DB I'll get DB, and because of D I get A, and because of AB I get CD, which means C. Therefore these two are possible candidate keys, isn't it? Now what to do with CB? Let me see if I could add something to this and get a candidate key. CB is a key. Let me see if I could add something to this. Already D is included, sorry, B should be there. Now CB is there, and what are remaining? Only AD are there, right? Either I could add A or D to get a 3 attribute. See, I cannot take AB or DB and add one more attribute and get a candidate key. That will become a super key, because this is already a candidate key, isn't it? That is why I am testing this. Now when I have taken this, the remaining attributes are only A and D. So if I add either A or D, it will become a super key because of A or D, because A with B it will become a key, candidate key, and D with B will become a candidate key. Therefore I cannot go to the third level. I cannot get any key with 3 attributes which will be a candidate key. In case if I get it, that will be a super key, right? Therefore only 2 candidate keys are possible. Got it? So only 2 candidate keys are possible. What about the super key? We have already seen it. We have already seen such questions. How many super keys will be possible? Find out all the super keys which are coming from AB and then coming from BD, and then you take all the super keys which comes because of ABD, right? And now you have to add those two and subtract the last one, then you will get the super keys, right? Okay.